Today, we're going to talk about tips to help you exercise your spirit, soul, and body. So number one, and I'm going to do them in a way where you can actually do all three exercises at once. Oh, hi, Celeste. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. So number one, prayer. Prayer. Good for your spirit, good for your soul, also good for your body. Yes. All right. Philippians 4, 6, and 7 talks about instead of being anxious, instead of worrying, talk to God about what the problem is. Come to him and tell him. He said, instead of being worried, instead of being anxious, he said, come, talk to me. Tell me about your problems. Now add some thanksgiving. Thank me for the things that are working, and I will give you peace. Can you imagine peace in your mind? What that would translate into peace in your spirit. It also translates into peace in your body. So number one, prayer. Good for your body, good for your spirit, and good for your soul. You can actually combine all three exercises or all three areas in one. As you pray, you boost your spirit, you boost your mind, and you can do a prayer walk. So you can exercise while you do that. Prayer walks are powerful. So that's number one, prayer while you walk. So spirit, soul, and body. Number two, meditation on scripture. My goodness, meditating. I'll be honest with you, the natural bent is to think negative. How many of you have had this happen to you where you're like, oh, hi you, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be great. Everything will work out perfectly. More often than not, that's not the case. Usually there's, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? Did you hear the news? Like the natural bent is to think worst case scenario. That's natural bent. So we have to debunk some of the things our minds are ruminating on. Can you imagine if the things we meditated on or we thought about actually came to pass? That actually we created with our thoughts? And that's the truth. Our thoughts actually create things. And so this is very, very powerful. We've got to replace thoughts that do not serve us, that actually pull us backwards, that actually prevent us from moving forward, and replace them with what the word says. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. The pressure is not only on me. I partner with God. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Psalms 3 verse 3. I love that verse. He's the glory. I cried unto the Lord with my voice, and he heard me out of the holy hill. Verse 3 says, you are the glory and the lifter up of my head. There are things in life that has forced your face to look down. Either shame, disappointment, things didn't turn out the way we wanted. It's forced us to look down. I love that verse. It says, he's the glory and the lifter up of my head. He helps me to look up confidently, knowing that I'm not alone. He's the glory and the lifter up of my head. So what in life has caused you to look down? As you meditate on God's words, you see what's possible, and you're able to lift your head up and move forward. All right? So that's number two, meditation. Number three, oh, this is my favorite. Well, one of my favorite, worship. Worship. Worship can lift the spirit, and it provides a deeper connection with God through praise. I have so many favorite worship songs. One of my favorite is Lord, I hail you, I worship you. Lord, I hail you most high. Lord, I hail you, and I worship you. Lord, I truly hail you most high. I'm inviting him to partner with me. I'm inviting him. That's good for your spirit. Definitely good for your soul. And for your body too. When God is with you, your body gets the benefit. Yes. So worship. That's number three. Number four, fasting. Studies have actually shown that fasting is actually good for the body, reduces the risk of diabetes. In fact, there's certain fasting centers around the U.S., around the world actually, where they use fasting as a way to treat cancer. I'm not saying don't eat when you have that. I reject cancer for you, but I'm just saying it's something that is good for the body, is good for the spirit. And you can fast from different things. Fasting, people always think it's food. You can fast from social media. I know we're in social media. Yeah, I know. No, we can fast. Fast from things that tend to take your attention away. Fast from things that tend to suck energy. Fast from things, that make you, that saps energy from you. It could be a way, you could do a food fast, you could do a social media fast, you could avoid distractions. Some of you need to fast from alcohol. I mean, the fast form, maybe, you know what, I'm not going to eat meat for a week just to, deprive myself of certain things that I tend to overindulge in as a way to reflect. You can use it as a time to pray, to seek God, and to focus on other things. Fasting. There are very many medical benefits to fasting. So it's good for your spirit and it's good for your body. Fasting. I'll give you one more tip. This is supposed to be a tête-à-tête. Journaling. Oh my goodness. I'll be honest with you. I used to think journaling was for the bird, was for the birds. So meaning, yeah, good for you. You have time to do that woo-woo stuff. But when you journal, what are ways you can journal? One, you could do a brain dump. What are letters you wish you could write to people? What are things you wish you could say, but right now you don't have the space or the guts or the strength to? Write it out. I journal. Sometimes I do a thought audit where I look and see, well, what are the things that are bothering me? When I feel agitated, when I feel irritated, what is going on in my mind? So sometimes it's the fear of not having enough sleep. Sometimes it's, something someone had said. And that's where I reflect. I say, this hurt my feelings. It really hurt. I felt this person didn't appreciate what I did. And then in that space, I ask God for grace to forgive and let it go. But it's almost like addressing the issues that could cause mind drama. Because you know how mind drama can be, right? It saps energy, saps joy. I also like to write the things I'm thankful for. This is going to go there. I got to do a live today. I was nervous, but I got to do it. Or I journal. Oh my goodness. There was a joke yesterday that the patient shared with me that was funny. It tickled my fancy. I got a hug from someone that I had asked, hey, do you do hugs? And they received it. Well, I'm thankful. It doesn't have to be something dramatic, but why journal? When you journal, one, you offset things it's almost like therapy in a book. And it's a book that it's you, so you can be honest with yourself in the book. You have a space to express yourself, hurt, anger, disappointment, gratitude, things you're thankful for. And it's a good way to track your journey. I got to tell you. You know what I do sometimes? End of the month, I'll go back and read and see the things I'm thankful for. Oh my goodness. Even in the sea of the things that I'm still trusting God for, I'm waiting for, things are working. Because the brain is funny. There's some things you're not worried about right now that you were worried about a year ago. Well, it's long gone. It's been addressed. So what's next? What's next? Well, journaling helps you keep track of your progress. So you can be reminded that you are a culmination, you're a combination of things moving forward. Yes, it's amazing. Go back in time. Take time, reflect a year from now, a year before, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. The things you've come through. My goodness. But the mind will remind you, hey, remember when last time we were worried about this and this and this and this? We can do this. No, it's going to say, oh, well, what if? Well, what if? And with all that's happening around us with the economy and changes and things like that, that's, it seems to feed the theory. If it would help us move forward, hey, we'll sit together here and worry. But it doesn't. It steals joy, steals thought, steals strategies. You notice that it makes you not able to focus on strategies to get you out of the funk. No? Yeah. And so we got to find creative ways to upgrade our minds. And journaling is one. Write out. Give it a 30-day, give it a 30-day challenge. Start writing the things you're thankful for. Journal every day. Maybe right before you go to bed as a way to do a brain dump. Write things you're thankful for. Write things you're concerned about. Write things that you're reflective of. Write things that, that burden you unload it on the book. Give it 30 days and see if you feel better. I want you to test it out. Yeah. We can live better, spirit, soul, and body. We're co-creators, but there are things that we've got to do. We create in the place of fasting. We create in the place of worship. We create in the place of praying. We create in the place of meditation. Be encouraged. This month will be our best month yet, but we got work to do. I trust that this has been helpful. It's been a pleasure chatting with you this morning. Have a great month. I'm rooting for you. I'm praying for you, for grace, for strength, for wisdom, to tenacity to do all the things necessary for you to live long and well. All right? Have a good one.